Better rookie season, Paige Bueckers or Caitlin Clark? As the clock wound down in a recent contest, the Golden State Valkyries' Veronica Burton and Kyla Charles swarmed Paige Bueckers on the perimeter to deny the Dallas Wings rookie from even getting off a shot. The 3.2 remaining seconds ticked away and the ball remained in Bueckers' hands as the buzzer sounded. That type of attention has become common for Bueckers in her debut WNBA season, especially as the firepower in the Wings rotation has thinned because of injury. 8 of 12 players on the opening night roster have missed 7 or more games, putting more offensive burden on her. Bueckers has also proven increasingly capable of dissecting single coverage and has demanded star-level defense. She lets the game come to her and she takes what the defense is giving her all over the floor, Wings coach Chris Coclain said. She doesn't get sped up, and it's really impressive for a rookie in this league to be able to maintain her own speed and tempo. But the game was already in hand when the Valkyries corralled Bueckers at the three-point line. Golden State led by 9, and the heightened defense wasn't because the game was in balance, it was because Bueckers needed one more point to reach double digits, as she had done in every prior game of her rookie year. With Dallas long since removed from postseason contention and playing out the string over the second half of the season, these are the stakes for Bueckers. She hasn't been put in position to chase win, she can only pursue individual accolades while the Wings build for the future. Nevertheless, despite a constantly changing supporting cast, Bueckers has thrived, putting herself in conversation for one of the best debuts in league history. Bueckers has been the leading rookie scorer every month of the 2025 season, and her average of 18.9 points is 8th in WNBA history among rookies. With 3 games left, a late surge could move Bueckers past her teammate Arike Augunbol, who is 6th on the list at 19.1. As was the case during her college career that culminated in a national championship at UConn, Bueckers has been efficient in the process of scoring at a high volume. Among rookies who have averaged at least 17 points per game, Bueckers is 6th in field goal percentage at 46.7. The only 2 guards in front of her are Chendi Carter, whose first season came in the friendly offensive environment of the WNBA bubble, and Cynthia Cooperdike, who was a 34-year-old rookie during the league's inaugural season. Bueckers has been an elite playmaker as well. She is on pace to finish the season as one of 12 rookies to ever average 5 assists per game and one of 2 to pair that with 15 points, joining Indiana Fever star Caitlin Clark. Clark became the standard-bearer for rookie guards during her historic 2024 season, and her production is the only realistic point of comparison for Bueckers. Sue Bird and Diana Taurasi were also first-year All-Stars, but neither displayed the same combination of elite scoring and creation as Clark and Bueckers. The new generation of rookies has the advantage of playing in a more offensive-minded league. Still, their numbers relative to the rest of the league stand out. The last 2 number 1 picks both delivered individual historic moments. Bueckers tied a rookie record last month with 44 points against the Los Angeles Sparks on a night when she started alongside 2 players who were signed midseason to hardship contracts. Clark set the single-game assist record of 19 about midway through last season. But Bueckers trails Clark in most of the counting stats: 18.9 to 19.2 in points, 3.7 to 5.7 in rebounds, and 5.3 to 8.4 in assists. Other than points, those differences cannot be explained by the extra 2 minutes Clark averaged as a rookie. The major advantage Bueckers possesses is in turnovers, where her 2.1 per game is significantly better than Clark's 2.8. Bueckers has a better overall field goal percentage, but since so many of Clark's shots came from 3-point range, the Fever guard's effective field goal percentage, which weights the point value of each field goal of 52.2%, bests Bueckers' mark of 50.4. Clark also shot better from 3-point range, 34.4% to 33%, despite attempting them 3 times as frequently. Those box score numbers don't fully account for the surrounding situation of each rookie. Clark's assists, for example, were easier to come by with All-Star Aliyah Boston in the middle of the floor. The 2023 number 1 pick was the recipient of 105 of Clark's helpers, or 2.6 per game. Both Clark and Bueckers had an All-Star guard sharing the backcoat in Kelsey Mitchell and Augunbol, and a relatively similar level of talent on the rest of the roster, at least to start the season, but Dallas didn't have anyone resembling Boston. Although Bueckers had a worse net rating than Clark, -5.0 compared to -2.4, her on-off differential has been better in her rookie season. The Wings are 8.1 points per 100 possessions better with Bueckers on the court, demonstrating her impact, even if it hasn't translated to victories. Win shares favor Bueckers as well, and she can build on her 3.5 to 3.0 lead in the final 3 games. However one chooses to assess the statistical impact of Bueckers and Clark in their first years, there is one point of comparison that works in Clark's favor. Bueckers' production has come in the context of a largely meaningless season, as Dallas hasn't even spent one day in playoff position. Clark and the Fever, on the other hand, rallied from a 2-9 start to pursue a postseason berth. That is the next frontier for Bueckers, not be a spoiler but to play in games of real consequence. Clark's rookie season ended with a big chasing her on the perimeter as she launched a three-pointer because a playoff win was on the line. Bueckers' rookie season could be lost to history if Dallas doesn't put her in that position sooner than later.